What's up everyone? My name is Cody Engel, and in our last video we were talking about data classes. In this one we are going to continue talking about classes, but without the that pesky little data keyword in there. So let's go ahead. We are going to create a new Kotlin file or class, and this time instead of going with main, we're just going to select class, and we're going to call this calculator, because this is going to be the start of us creating things that are not entirely tied to, or not focusing on the main function in that aspect. So we have our class here called calculator, and this one, we could provide things to it. So we could say like val something, but we aren't going to. For this one, I want to strictly focus on sort of what you would be using for the calculator or for the class, and really it's going to be the ability just to like add, subtract, multiply, and divide. So for our calculator, we really just need to say like fun, and then say add, and then we would say first with an int, second with an int, and then it'll return an int to us. So for this we would just do return first plus second. I'm actually going to go ahead and copy this just because we're going to do this a couple more times. So one thing that I do want to call out before we move on to the next different functions that we're going to add is if we do option return here, it'll say convert to expression body. So we can do that, and then because it already knows that this return value is going to be an integer, we can also just again do option return, and then it says remove explicit type specification. So what that will do is kind of to simplify our function. So we're going to do that a couple more times now. So we'll say fun subtract first and second equals first minus second, fun multiply first and second again equals first times second, and then fun divide again first and second equals first divided by second. So we have all of that now, and even though our main focus isn't on the main function, we're still going to create one in this file just because we want to be able to run our calculator. And in order to do that, we just need to have a main function, and then we can say, well, let's first do our print extra line just to say classes / calculator, and then we'll say val calculator equals a calculator, and we still have to provide these parentheses even though we don't provide any actual like values. This class doesn't take any parameters to create itself, unlike our data class, which required several different values. So we create our new calculator, and then we can use it very similar to what we did in our tutorial on functions. So we can just say print extra line and just do like 2 plus 2 equals, and then we can do our calculator and then add 2 and 2. Go ahead and run this guy. So we run it, we get our 2 plus 2 equals 4. So cool. And that's sort of the bulk of it. So I mean, we can continue doing this where it would be like 2 minus 2, all of that. But if we go ahead and reverse sort of what we did, since these are, so we'll just say this will return an int, and then even though it's going to be return first and second, we can do like a print line just to say like 2 plus 2 ... And then we could do a similar thing for that with our subtract, multiply, and divide. So I'll go ahead, fill in those blanks, and then we will return. All right, so now I have, first divided by second. We have first times second, first minus second, and then up here, I just want to update this real quick just to say first plus second. And then instead of having to do the print extra line like that, or even really instead of having to do any of that, you could just say val result equals that, print line, and then just say our result is result. So we go ahead, we run it again. We'll get 2 plus 2, and then we'll see our result is 4. But now let's say we want to do, like, I don't know, subtract. And let's say we want to subtract, I don't know, some random number from some other random number. We go ahead, we run it again, and then this time, instead of it, being 20,123 plus that number, it's 20,123 minus 5,112. So we can change what we're doing, but we can still kind of keep our main function pretty small. We're able to reuse a lot of the printing out of stuff. This is something that you would probably call just like a side effect. It's a thing that's happening within the function, which isn't the main aspect of it. It also sort of just falls into just general logging itself. So, but otherwise, that's pretty much it that I want to cover for this. Like with a class, the main thing that I want you to take away in this video is being able to create some component that you can drop in anywhere that you want and be able to utilize its functionality. So this is just scratching the surface for what a class can do, and we will continue to talk about classes in several of our videos which are coming up next. But for now, just kind of keep that in mind. Feel free, play around, see what sorts of classes you create while you're waiting for the next video. And, let me know in the comments, what did you create? Do you have any questions about this? Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. If you want to know when I upload new videos, just hit the notification bell. It's right next to that subscribe button. And otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.